Hi there, I'm Christy.
And I'm Courtney, and we're Heard at the Bar. Today, we're joining you for a special episode. We joined a podcast-a-thon, and we have a chosen charity, 519 Pursuit. Christy's going to tell you a little bit more about that charity, and we're just going to have a little chat about it, and then we'll obviously, like we always do, go into other topics heard at the bar.
So 519 Pursuit is a London-based charity, started back in 2017. And it was actually one of the co-founders, Alison DeBlair. I have to remember her last name. Sorry, Alison, I didn't remember. Yes, Alison DeBlair. She was the face of it. That's who I know. There is another founder who's a part of this as well, but Allison's the one that I know. And so she came and she spoke to me early on back in 2017 when they first started. And she was a security guard and a bouncer. And so she spent much of her first part of her life shooing away homeless people from establishments and basically being exclusive. And so one day she brought a pot of chicken noodle soup to a shelter, and I guess the story goes, and I'm totally paraphrasing, but one of the guys says, "Oh, this is real chicken," or something like that, and all of a sudden she had a crowd. So she spent time speaking to people who live on the streets. What do you need? How can you be supported? And so she started the 519's pledge, which was to actually collect socks for homeless people, because socks are one of those things that are almost disposable to them. They're constantly going through them. And so we participated in many, many years, collecting every Christmas socks for the homeless. We haven't done it in a while, and I have to apologize to Allison. I'll come back to you, my girl. I promise. But yeah, we kind of got caught up in our own life and our own things going on. But it's such a great, and she's just such an inspiration, Allison, and the work that she's done, and it's become huge. I think I had their. Let me pull up the Instagram account here, because the amount of socks that they've actually collected over the years is unbelievable. Of course. So typical Christy in her technical savvy. I had it up, and then, okay, so this was December 2025. 117,043 pairs of socks have been donated. So the idea also is to kind of fill in some of the gaps. So there's more than just the socks, is what they do, but they're really there to help support the food bank, help support shelters, and more of a community approach of getting to know each other and really, what do you actually need, rather than what we think you need, which I think is just amazing. The homeless issue, though, is huge globally. It's not just a London, Ontario issue. I was reading a book called, oh man, here we go. I was so close to being very smart in this conversation. Is it Blades of Grass? Braided Grass? Okay, anyways, we're going to look it up and we'll put it in the text. I'm pretty sure it's Braided Grass, but it's written by an Indigenous woman. And in it, one of the passages is about how when there is an imbalance of wealth, when there's more people with, there's more people without. And until you bring the balance back as a community, it's going to continue to be a problem. And I know that I've had a lot of conversations with people, especially who work downtown, and it's hard sometimes for people to feel compassion and love and humanity when it's affecting your livelihood, when it's affecting your ability to feel safe and secure. But nobody chooses. Well, maybe some people choose the life of living on the street.
Don't.
Most don't.
Yeah, most don't choose that lifestyle. And It is harder, and it depends. There's so many different reasons people are homeless.
Yeah.
Like just so many different reasons. And just even seeing around the studio, actually, I was having a conversation in class, I guess it was yesterday, because there was a homeless person beside the studio that I hadn't seen in
Oh,
a
okay.
while. Like I haven't seen people around the studio at
No,
all
no,
this summer at
it's
all.
been, yeah.
And there's been two just this week. And so we were just discussing her situation, and I was saying, okay, well, let's just be mindful that there's someone there, and just make sure that she is safe and that we are safe by locking the
Right.
door. And
Right.
I was like, let me know if anything bothers you, if you see anything, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about the fact that it has seemed lately like, I don't know if we had more things open for them, because it was a very, very cold winter.
And it does get quieter in the winter to
Yeah.
begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now that it started to warm up a little bit, that you're seeing more around the studio, that kind of thing. And I mean, I think it was last week that there was an epidemic, an overdose epidemic in London.
Yes.
That somebody was driving around giving out some form of drug that was causing people to OD.
It was a pill form, and it was actually fentanyl.
It was fentanyl.
It was fentanyl.
I hadn't heard what it was. Why would, so this is what I get it. Why would someone do this? Why, when you know you're hurting a human, like you're hurting
and
someone.
They were giving it for free. It wasn't.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like they weren't doing it. Like they weren't doing it because somebody was paying them for it. They were just handing it out, and every single person who got it OD'd. So obviously, it was not good.
No.
Like, but why would you do that? Why, in all humanity, would you hurt somebody on purpose?
This is a great question. I have no idea. It's sad and it's scary. We were talking about this last week, actually, that all of a sudden on my phone, I started getting these. This is turning into, well, I guess, anyways.
It's part of this thing.
On my phone. And I had to pick up my phone when I said that.
Yeah.
For those of you who aren't watching. Instagram, I'm getting ads for the different ways to detect whether the date rape drug is in your drink.
Oh, yes.
So one was like a sticker you put on your nail, and you put your nail in, and if it changes a color, then you know.
Yeah.
And of course, they're showing it with stickers on every single nail, so that every drink you have, you can test. Yeah. Another one was like little test strips that you dip in, and it gets the same thing. But the fact that we've had to create a device to check whether or not somebody's trying to drug you when you're enjoying a drink and trying to be out and social breaks my heart.
You have to be like, so here's that's a conversation that I recently had with Neve, because she is almost 19. And I keep talking to her about, like, yes, you go out, you think you don't, you think you're safe, you think you're with people, it might not be them. It might not be them who does it. Like, I know that you and I went out last summer, I think it was. And I don't know, I had 2 drinks, and I was impacted way more than an actual drink.
Right.
So my fear is that same thing. Now, luckily for me, I had you, and I was able to
oblivious to this, by the way.
Yes, and I was able to.
I just thought we're having a good time.
I was able to text Ryan to be like, I think I need you to pick me up right now. But yeah, just something like that, and you don't know. Like, I've seen people in establishments trying to take girls and be like, okay, come with me. You don't know why they're doing that. It's not safe.
No, it's not. And it never really has been.
No. So unfortunate. But yeah, it was kind of heavy. That was kind of a heavy
conversation.
Yeah.
It's not typically what we talk about, but
no.
You know what though? Things are heavy.
Things are very heavy right now.
Right? Like the world itself right now is just heavy. We also stay away from that conversation, which, part of that is self-preservation.
Yeah.
Because, which is a shame, but you're afraid to say certain things, especially in a forum like this, because you don't know what could possibly happen to you or what would happen to something we're trying to build. Yeah. Which I think is also a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame that it's the whole freedom of speech, right? Mm-hmm. It's a shame that you don't feel that you can talk about anything. And Canada used to be different. We used to, like, I used to feel like I could say anything I wanted, obviously within reason. You never say anything, but like I could talk about anything and I wouldn't be worried about repercussions. Yeah. And now,
so are you worried, like within Canada, that if you said something that there'd be repercussions here in Canada, or are you worried that just the connection to somewhere else?
The connection to somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I think honestly, if we were sitting in a bar downtown, having a chat, I would feel safe to talk about anything I wanted to.
Right.
But because we post this on the internet and it can be seen by anyone, anywhere.
Right.
It's the whole cancel culture. Would you get canceled for it?
I know, but like cancel culture first started to support victims. Mm-hmm. People who were abusive to
it's
others.
Grown. So people use cancel culture to silence the people they don't want telling things. Yeah. Not always, I don't want to say truths, because sometimes they're not telling the truth.
Right.
Sometimes they are.
Right.
That's the other thing right now, truth. With AI, how do you know? How do you know that what you are looking, the number of times I sent a link to my daughter and she goes, Mom, that's AI.
I know. So,
and I'm like, how do you tell?
Yeah. And sometimes you can, like, if, like, and my kids have kind of
like when the hands,
yeah, the hands are magic. Yeah, exactly. Or like if you zoom in, you can see there's like pixelation around the ear and things like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes when they're talking, you can hear it in their cadence and things. Yeah. But I saw a thing on a post on Facebook, and it was basically saying that a lawyer has told me to post this. And it said, I do not give Facebook permission to use my image, to use any of my content for AI, for so on and so, it continues to ninja out. And which I thought, I never even thought of that. Now I wish I had copied and pasted it, because I have to go back and now and find that post because I want to do it. But like, you have to do that on everything now. Like, here, the stuff that we're putting out here could very easily, our voices could get picked up, our faces could get picked up and used for something that we've not agreed to.
Yep.
How scary is that thought?
Yeah. It's really crazy that in this day and age, people can use your likeness easily. Like, I've seen
let's
videos.
Go on record. AI may not use our likeness, our voice, our content.
Yeah. Like I saw. So do you remember we talked about the Team Canada versus Team USA hockey thing? So in it, obviously controversial, the Kachuk brothers. They are very, very controversial. There was talk at the end of it where I think it was the team, the US won. And in their locker room, they got a call from the president. And as they were talking to him, someone said something in the background that was like, close the border. I can't remember. Something
I
against
thought you were
going
to talk about the comment.
No, I'm not. No.
Okay. Yes.
No. So they were talking something like somebody said, close the border or something like that. It was a comment that was made. Yeah. And so people attributed that to Brady Kachuk, who is the captain of the Ottawa Senators hockey team, but he is very anti-Canada, pro-USA. So, but he is also the captain of a Canadian hockey team, right? So people were like, that is not right. You saying that. Well, there's talk that it wasn't him. It has, who knows? He may have said it in the heat of the moment, being like, oh, go USA.
Maybe.
And then regretted it. Yeah. Because obviously there were repercussions. There's always repercussions to what you say. Tell the kids this every day.
Yeah.
But then some AI was created in Brady Kachuk's likeness, and the president posted it on Truth Social, and it basically was Brady Kachuk talking against Canada.
Oh,
and
no.
so Kachuk had to come out and say that I didn't say that. That's not me. But it was posted by the president. Like, it could have been created by his team. It's one of those things that you're like, that's AI. And that just could have ruined your reputation.
Courtney, why do you always bring our conversations back to hockey?
So everything. Did I tell you about how I flew on an airplane down to Vegas and talked the entire trip with some guy next to me about junior hockey?
Yes, you did tell me about that. Yes.
I can talk about hockey with anybody. Hockey, yeah.
But here's the thing. So hockey is a bridge. It's a uniting force between Canada and the US. We share exactly teams. Yeah. We share leagues. Mm-hmm. Like, it's such a uniting force. Yep. Why put a riff in something that unites us? That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, it put this player in a situation using AI. And I honestly...
Which could actually hurt his career.
It could, for sure. He could get traded. Like, the Ottawa Senators could decide that they didn't like that,
right,
and trade him away.
Wow.
Just because you were the captain of one team doesn't necessarily mean you're the captain of whatever other team you go to.
Right.
So, yeah, it's one of those crazy things. AI.
Okay.
And I honestly don't know that I would have known that wasn't him, because I had heard the negative things about him saying things against Canada. He has a podcast where he trashes women.
Yeah.
I might have been like, yeah, had he not come out and said, that wasn't me, I did not say those things.
Yeah. Well, have you seen those recent ones about that Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler, that they talk about going to pizza parties and they're actually cannibals?
No, I haven't heard it. I haven't seen this. I think I need to see this.
I know. I mean, I don't know if I don't think it's true. That's weird.
That's really weird.
But then also, like, how upsetting would that be to be like, your publicist calls you up and says, "Hey, Jen, here's the new one that's come out. Do you want to make a comment?" Like, how? No, I don't want to make a comment.
No, actually,
that's ridiculous.
I can't imagine. Honestly, I can't imagine being a publicist and in social media right now.
Oh God, no.
I feel like I got out right before all this stuff happened. Yeah. AI was just starting to be common when I got out. I can't imagine dealing with it now.
Here's my struggle with it, is that it's something that's going to continue to evolve. It's going to continue to be used. There's a lot of stuff out there saying that if you don't use it as a business owner, you're going to be behind if you don't get yourself on top of it. Where I struggle with it is that AI is generated from content of others. It's generated from other people's intellectual property.
Yep.
I struggle because those people who it's taking from had no say in it, will have no say in it, and will have no connection to that intellectual property. And that just doesn't sit right with me.
From my history of working with AI, there are two different versions. There's the version that basically gets information from a source.
Right.
And the version who gets information from like the web kind of thing. So like at Western, we had a version where we entered all the answers and it searched only within our content.
Okay.
So AI, which is kind of
amazing. That's wonderful.
Which is kind of similar to, I think, one of the products we're looking at the studio. It has the background to use journeys and things like that. And it's all based on information that you input. So the information is in a database that you create, that you have, that you house the information. So that's what Western used as well.
Right.
But then there's the other one, so the ChatGPT, that scrapes the web for anything. And
Right.
then it creates its own version of things. So I always tell this to Neve. I'm like, AI is wonderful. If you need help for ideas, or if you have an essay and you want options or want to see where you've made, you could change things, great. Don't use it and don't rely on it to tell the truth, because I have seen the craziest information created by AI when I was doing the testing of Western's AI, that I was like, that didn't happen in history.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not even a quote from that person.
Oh my.
Because very often, if you're typing a quote, you want a quote from, let's say you wanted a quote from Gord Downey,
Okay.
and you wanted to use song lyrics, and you entered all this in. AI will generate a quote that is written in the voice of Gord Downey, but it will not tell you that. It will just spit out this thing. So if you just copied and pasted it, you would be quoting something that Gord Downey might not have actually written. It just is in his voice. So you have to be very mindful.
Oh my God.
And AI is also only as good as what you request. So as specific as you can get, the better it is.
Right.
So, but a lot of people using AI don't know that.
Yeah. Oh my God. See, it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. So a client I was talking to today, it's crazy that we got onto AI. How did you know that? I just talked about this today.
I didn't know.
I did. Sister, I think, had a new piece of equipment, and it was really complicated and trying to figure out how to use it. So put into AI, give me a podcast about this, spewed out a podcast that like sounded like some people were talking with like banter and everything, but described exactly how to use this piece of equipment, and like helps was useful, but created a podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I know we came to the podcast world late, but I'm not prepared to have AI take.
I'm not prepared to AI to replace us.
Although, hey, we wouldn't run into sound issues.
Oh my God, video issues,
right? I mean, it would solve a lot of our problems.
It would,
it'd be very easy. Our scheduling issues to get together and tape. Oh, poor us.
Oh, I know. We're back to doing just the two of us.
Today, yes. We miss you, Simon.
Yep.
We miss you.
We're still going to have Simon edit for us, but yes, we don't have him here with us.
Yeah.
But yes.
But it's been so fun having him. So stay with us. Don't leave us, because we'll find you.
Think of maniacal laugh being like,
yeah, exactly.
We'll find you. We know where you live.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I hope that this, what are we part of?
A podcast-a-thon for charity.
Podcast-a-thon is a great success. What a great idea.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
I just think it's amazing the amount of things that are coming our way.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see you, it feels like there's something new some new opportunity, something new that has come our way, requests and things. I just, wow, exciting. And thank you to everybody who is listening to us on a regular basis. And
we have 1,000 followers on YouTube.
It's crazy. So what we'd like to ask you all to do.
Can you watch our videos?
Just put it on in the morning before you leave for work, and let it run all day, and then just do that on a daily basis so we can get our numbers up.
Get our views up there. Yeah. And we got to
that would be great.
We got to get Simon to help us with shorts, I guess.
Yeah.
If we can get, I can't remember how many millions of views on our shorts we could get monetized.
Just millions. That's
just
all.
Millions, just millions. Like 4 million or something like that. No biggie.
Not a problem at all.
We'll just get Max on it. Apparently, when he joins your TikTok or your Instagram and you post him, you just get millions of views. Like so the girl at the London Knights posted the behind the scenes of his interview. So
Yeah.
she's standing on two boxes and he's beside her on skates. And he's rocking from side to side, looking really, really nervous. And they posted it, and it got, so far, I think it was at 1.5 million views or something. It was crazy. And then she
So just by mentioning Max, will that help?
I don't know. Let's see. Max is 6'8". We're going to try it and see if we get a lot of views because of that. That's what it is. It's because he's 6'8". She was standing on two boxes and good looking kid. And he looked nervous. So and she put music over it. So you couldn't tell that he has a very, very thick accent.
Yeah.
And he didn't understand necessarily what she was saying. So he was trying to concentrate.
Right.
Because she was interviewing him in English. And so if you think about it, he's hearing her in English.
Yeah.
He's trying to translate it to Russian in his head.
Yeah.
He's trying to formulate an answer and speak it in English.
And translate it.
And translate it back. So
that's
he's trying really
work.
hard and he's super nervous. He only found out he was doing the interview, I think he said before the game or something at skate or something.
Yeah.
So he was nervous because he's never done an interview on camera like that. He was very, trying really hard. We've been practicing his interview. I had told him that I thought that he was a funny guy. I thought that, when I said, if we were in Russia, I bet you'd be a really funny guy. You seem like a funny guy. Yeah. So when she asked him what he was like outside of the ice, he was like, I'm a funny guy. I was like, yes, you are. It's like, yes, you are a funny guy.
You know what we have to do, though? We have to get a picture of him and I standing side by each.
Oh, yeah. We do. Definitely.
So maybe if we could get that, and then we'll just post that in one of our shorts.
That'll be our short.
There?
You
it was
standing,
my point of view and his point of view.
Yes, we were going to.
But I do think him and I side by side would be quite humorous.
Yeah, I think that'd be really, really funny. Yeah. So, we'll try to see if we can get that. I don't know how we're going to do that. How I can convince him to come to the studio. So
I'll come to your house, figure it
dude.
We'll
you
ambush.
Come to the house. There you go. We'll just ambush him. Just show up. Hey, Max, come down.
You gotta do this, buddy. Sorry.
Come on. I told him he was famous today because the Knights just announced that they're going to be playing out in Vancouver as a preseason thing.
Oh,
and so the Vancouver team posted a picture of Max with their person. So I was like, wow, Max,
honey.
you're famous now. He was like,
Sweetheart.
just in post.
He's so adorable.
It's so funny. And
we're such a tall guy.
I know. And people were calling him Kristoff from Frozen.
Aww.
I think he looks like Kristoff.
I think
I should buy him a reindeer.
To keep with them. Yeah. Is he coming back next year? Do you know?
He says he's coming back. I don't know if he'll be with us. I hope he's with us.
Yeah.
I don't know how they decide that, but
I would assume that if there weren't any issues, they'd keep you with the same, because for consistency.
I would think so. I mean, I love his parents. His parents are great.
And from what I've heard, you've done a lot for the Sweet Pea.
Yeah. So I'm hoping it'd be good to have him back, because obviously now he's just getting totally comfortable in the house with us.
Yeah.
So it's like it's his house. So
good.
Well, not that it isn't. It is his house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's just comfortable now. So it'd be nice. It'd be also nice if we got a second one and he could have a friend in the house, just because it is hard.
Right.
It's Ryan and I mostly. Like, Neve's there, but she's just in an apartment in the basement. So she's not even actually up. She comes up just for supper. But it's just us,
Yeah.
Nothing like a 17-year-old boy and a bunch of old people.
You're cool, Courtney. You're cool. Aww. You dated. I didn't say it.
No, you didn't say it. Yes.
But if you want to know who Courtney dated, just DM me. I'll give you the dirty. I'll give you the tea. She refused to talk about it.
We're going to end this before she starts giving away stuff.
Oh, well, okay. So yeah, DM me and I'll spill the tea on Courtney and who she dated. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to us. If you're from London and you feel so obliged, please support our friends at 519 Pursuit. And do us a favor, listen, subscribe, be a part of the community, and blessings will come your way.
All right. Have a good night, guys.